Morning friends, Russell here, coming to you from the shop. Once again, we're working on Cheez-It here, 2000 TJ with a 4-cylinder. We did a cylinder head on it earlier because of a cracked exhaust manifold and some broken bolts and stuff in the head, and then the head was cracked, and so we had to replace the whole cylinder head. In the process of doing all that, as I said before, this motor was well maintained, but it did live a rough life as far as exposure to the elements. A lot of the steel components in the engine bay were just corroded badly. One of which was the water pump pipe, which is a pipe that comes off the water pump to feed the heater core. In the process of removing the heater hose and then installing a new one, when we were putting it all back together, that pipe flexed just enough, and with the corrosion on it, it developed a leak. So now what we have to do before we can give the customer his vehicle back is replace the water pump. And I'll show you that pipe real quick. This is the pipe right here. It comes off the water pump. And to replace the pipe, you have to have the pump off, so you replace the water pump. You can see all the corrosion on it. So it flexed just enough when we were putting this new hose on that it developed a leak. So I'll get the camera situated here and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing we got to do to get this water pump off, obviously we have to take the upper radiator hose off. We have to take off the fan shroud. We have to take off the fan itself, and the cooling reservoir and power steering reservoirs. And then we can get the shroud out. So we'll get started on that.
I have a feeling this is just one of those things.
Give me a pair of gloves. Yeah, I think that's just a
Pry.
could be. No. Middle top box, right side, middle drawer. Middle drawer. Yep. Yeah, pry tool. Yes.
Oh, you're tweaking. You said middle drawer.
Well, it looked like you grabbed the low one.
He's tweaking that.
Yeah, I'm tweaking. Let's see if that'll.
I suggest we get under the metal. Oh, or is it one of those plastic rivet things?
It's a plastic rivet. It's not a plastic rivet. It's
designed like a plastic rivet, but there's metal in it.
Look at that, and then that'll thing will slip off.
Oh, so it's just a metal washer on a plastic.
Yeah.
Press fit thing. I don't even know what to call it. This thing looks like it just comes out. Shouldn't there still be fluid in there?
Nope, I've already drained it.
Oh, okay, well that makes sense. However, there should still be power steering fluid.
Oh yes.
So, do we need another tub?
Nope, because I'm not draining the power steering.
Are we just gonna be giving her
Just gonna pop it off.
Okay, there should be not that much deposit on the inside of that piping. It shouldn't be yellow.
That's out of the way. Although,
Zip tie. Or a piece of tape. No.
nope.
What?
That's fine. Pop that off.
Bell tubes.
Nah, it's just, yeah. Push that. You got that pushed?
What was that?
Jesus.
I can't do it. I'm trying to push it, but it's like not possible to push really. I'm not sure. I think it's a push.
Well, it's.
Yeah, that'll work.
Set that aside. All right.
My favorite fluid. Wait. What is it? I don't think that coolant was supposed to be that color.
7/16. down there and take the lower one off. You need a headlamp?
Sure.
While you're working on that, I'm going to get the belt off.
Are they glued in place?
What?
These, the fan trap, was it with the screws glued in place?
No. Actually, no, I'm not going to take the belt off yet. That should be a 3/8.
Is that the little pump for the entire... This pump, is that for the
Washer fluid.
washer fluid?
Yep.
Little tiny little...
Don't take the top one out yet. I gotta get this fan off. You can loosen it, but don't take it off.
Yeah, well, I already... There you go.
Fell. Reach down there underneath to get it. Half-inch nut. 13mm nut. Get it? Yep. Yeah, go and drag that out. I'll put the nut in the magnet tray. Drag that out carefully.
My favorite. Oil swirl.
Okay, where's the 7/16? Go ahead. Hand me that. Is that one on? Alright, it's my hand. Alright. Because we gotta get the Which fingers? Which fingers? Why is the fan not popping off?
Because it's like... You need pressure on both sides so it doesn't just lock.
Okay.
That's heavy.
Yep. So we have a fan in there now.
Except it's not actually as heavy as you would expect because it's... The fan is meant to still be lightweight. Wait, they have two horns? Bro, what the heck? on, I'm telling you. They put some sort of silicone or something. I don't know why.
Lift it up slowly. Carefully. Alright, pull the shroud out. Ta-da! Look at that, all kinds of room. I can see now we got the shroud and the fan out of the way. And I find it on a lot of vehicles, just kind of have to reach in and take the nuts off for the fan while the shroud's still installed and pull it out as one unit. So now we have to loosen the lock bolt and then release the belt tension, take the belt off, and we can get this water pump assembly off.
So I just need to loosen it?
Yeah, just loosen that. It's tight.
God, I feel like I'm so about to bash my knuckles on my bolt heads. Fat. Very nice.
No, it's not loose enough yet. Now it's loose enough. Now watch this.
Oh yeah, that makes more sense.
Yep.
Because it's hard to get it out of it.
It's pulley.
It's a pulley?
The pulley.
Okay.
It's gonna come off. Put one up though.
Wait, where the hell is the water? Is it just hidden? Am I tweaking?
That's the water pump right there.
Oh.
Is that also 15? Yep.
Would you like to fit the glasses, not glasses, light, or no?
Nope.
Okay, I'm just gonna turn it and not hang it right there. Well, actually, yeah, I'll hang it right there. Spinning. Don't drop it. Bicycle bell.
Okay. Nope.
I'm just looking down.
Yeah.
It's larger than.
We don't ever have to take it off because you have to have the water pump off to change that.
Oh, so it's.
So you just replace the water pump.
Okay. Is it attached to the water pump?
Yep. Now they should. There you go. All right, folks, so the power steering bracket bolts to the water pump, and there's a third bolt that goes in the block. But on a 4-cylinder, that bolt is behind the motor mount. So to completely take this bracket off on a 4-cylinder, this intake would have to come back off and the motor mount would have to come off. And we'd have to support the motor. So we're not going to do that. What we're going to do is gently pry it away, maybe, so we can slip the water pump out from behind it. Because there's no way we're going to get that bolt off. Oh, and it's on a stud. So they've got a nut on a stud and the motor mount attached to it. And so this goes behind the stud on the mount. Fucking idiots. You have to. Yeah, prime example of this. This vehicle was not designed to have a 4-cylinder in it. It really wasn't. Because you're using that bolt as part of the motor mount. Whatever. We can make it work. Gentle persuasion.
What way are we going? Are we pulling it this way?
Well, we'll get all the bolts out and then we can just take the water pump and kind of peel it out. Alright, so these should be 1/2 inch. Of course, I could be wrong, could be metric. Nope, they're halves. Huh? Okay. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4 bolts. Alright? If you need a deep, there's a deep. Take those bolts out. Be very careful. They start sticking. We'll spray some penetrating lube on. Start working the other way.
That's not.
Okay, work the top one. Stiff?
Yes. It's kind of a wacky angle because you're like trying to put effort in from it.
All right, work the bottom one. It's down here. Huh?
Looking at said he drained it, didn't drain it.
Yep.
Didn't drain it enough.
Yeah. Well.
His butts do not stop.
Okay.
I got it.
Hold the pump.
Or, you know, you just... What is that yellow? Is that just dried out coolant?
Corrosion.
Oh, that too.
I guess water pump's getting old anyway.
Ooh, is there supposed to be spring in the...
Yes.
Okay.
Maintains the shape of the pipe.
I'm just like, that don't sound right.
All right, water pump's off.
Hey, yo, they ain't supposed to be shitting that hose, bud.
All
Alright, both of us stand on the bumper, drain the rest of the coolant out.
No. Leave it in there. What you gonna do?
Scraper?
Yeah, where'd the scraper go?
You probably dropped it.
It's right here. So.
Yeah, I got it. Scrape the gasket off.
Scrape
and
the
try
gasket.
and get it. Try and not get it in there.
And if you do, just flip it out.
Paper towel.
Yeah, something like that. While you're doing that, I'm gonna put the new pump together. All right.
I can't tell. I assume the red is the gasket, right?
Yep, that is gasket material.
And I can't get it off. Maybe I'm just being stupid.
All right. I got a tool for that.
Blowtorch?
So. We have all the old gasket material off. Aggressively. Alright, so as y'all can see, new water pump. This is the water pipe that goes to the heater hose. This is what was corroded out and leaking. It just threads on, and then you just have to make sure that it's threaded on to a point so that it's pointed relatively that way. By having this still in here, this is going to make putting the pump on a little more difficult, but not incredibly difficult. The one that came with it. Go put that on my bench. With where the drill press is. That's all my Jeep parts. Now, standard paper gasket. And this little trick I learned when doing a lot of work on Datsuns. Anytime you're doing stuff with paper gaskets, coat both sides of the gasket with just a little bit of basically Permatex Ultra Gray. And it's messy. And the second thing, as you can see, I'm putting this, basically smearing it all over the paper gasket. All right. And what this does is help seal up any inconsistencies in the metallurgy that we're sealing to, as well as help hold the gasket in place when we put it all together. So that's why we do this. And then the other thing it does is, if y'all remember, when I was having to grind the crap out of it to get the old gasket off, when this water pump is replaced 100,000 miles down the road, it will be a lot easier to clean off the old material because it's sandwiched between two coats of RTD. I'm going to try and slip pump behind. Ta-da! Okay. Nope. I need the water pump bolts. Oh, they're over here. Hand me the long one. Yep. The long one goes right there.
The rest of the same.
Yep. And the torque on the water pump bolts is 13 foot-pounds, which equates to 156 inch-pounds, since we're using an inch-pound wrench.
It's really quiet.
Yep. And I've got one over here somewhere. Here we go.
I really want to just pull the pressure out of it. It's like really.
Just leave it alone. It'll be okay. Okay. So, 13 foot-pounds. Pull up on this. Pull up. A little bit more to the right. There you go, right there. Right. And I don't recommend these two bolts on this side here. I don't recommend tightening them down until the power steering pump is actually back in place.
Because otherwise it's a pain.
Yep. Otherwise you have an alignment issue. Or can have an alignment issue. It just makes life easier. Ta-da. Okay. Yeah, work that hose on. Actually, this. Because that everybody got it on. And come on, clamp.
Trying to get it in that.
Alright. Screwdriver. Put the belt on next.
You start there and then put the clamp right there.
Yep. Get the clamp pliers.
Wear safety glasses.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck that. Yep. Yep. A little bit further. There you go. So good. Alrighty then. New pumps on.
Is this thing about to be out of here though?
Yep.
Oh, my neck.
Yep. 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 Yeah.
Here, I'm gonna.
Alright. So down. Down, 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 down. Down, baby, down, baby, down.
Tweaking, let's figure out. What size was that?
7/16.
The yellow one.
Here you go. Put that one in. Hand me the wrench. Alright.
More hoses.
Nope. Belt.
Don't need the hammer anymore, right?
Huh?
You don't need the hammer?
Nope.
Don't need the pry tools. Oh, you need this socket. I'm gonna take this. Don't need the scraper. Don't need the...
pin.
It doesn't do it, right?
Huh?
It's just for like putting your stuff in the
To line, yeah, lining holes.
And then people are like, yes, let me use it. And then you break it and shatter it off.
No, where the right side. Yep. Up. That one. Where are you going? Did you take it too far out?
No. I mean, I almost did, but
Oh, I need the hose pliers.
for keep like. And I take it that's
The heater cord's right behind that.
yeah. So these hoses are like fiber reinforced, right?
Yep.
Or whatever. Oh, whatever.
Or whatever.
Oh, whatever. But you can't really reshape them, can you?
There. I need a clamp. There's a clamp. That'll work out just fine. Look at that. That's a genius.
Is it? What is the yellow? I still don't get what the yellow is
What?
on all the fittings.
It's corrosion. That's copper. Okay. This is a copper tube. So that's
Because it's a heater. But like, then there's like the aluminum, which I thought aluminum doesn't.
no, aluminum doesn't rust because rust is iron oxide, but aluminum does corrode.
Into aluminum oxide.
It's aluminum oxide. Aluminum oxide is white.
Dad, what's your favorite tool company?
All right, well, that wraps up all the work on Cheez-It. Obviously, today was doing the water pump. We've already bled the system. Everything runs great. If you like this content, go ahead and hit like, hit subscribe, hit that bell icon for future notifications. And as always, more to follow.